Oops. Uh, there you go. Hey, hi guys. So welcome to another Tarcy Talks. This is episode 18, and yeah, I'm back for this week. So last week I was busy with other things, so I asked Sir Q Joshua to handle the episode for that week. Uh, but this week no, I'm still busy. I still have a, I still have a paper that's due this week, but I'm making good headway. So yeah, we can I figured we can do a short stream, and this will be one of the shorter streams, I suppose. Not that short, but short enough. It's just uh kind of yeah. I didn't want to go a week uh not have a stream this week, but at the same time uh kind of figured. I was talking to Joshua earlier, and we were saying that uh, we were saying that we need this kind of transition episode, or at least kind of a way to shift into the summer mode or the break mode. So yeah, did I watch last week's episode? I was listening, but at the same time I was working. So I mean, vaguely, I remember telling Joshua na yun nga, his audio was cutting out for a bit, pero that was only at the start. For the rest, I was just focusing on checking. Okay, so this is yun nga, parang uh, so today, for those who most of you guys, I think, are alumni, and otherwise students. If you're not any of the two, I'm curious as to how you found yourself here. But yeah, so today the teachers had our SCOCOM, so for grades 9 and 10. I think grades 11 and 12 also had their SCOCOM. So at least for us, a good amount of the work is already done, and by next week, yeah, we're shifting into vacation mode, and yeah, pretty much everything should be done by this week. At least for me, it's work in school and also the SEM in Ateneo. Oh, hi Hans, hi Bianca, and Leo. I'm wondering what the schedule in well, Ateneo. I know that it's ending basically this week. UP, tapos na ba kayo? Or are you still submitting ng ano? Are you still submitting your requirements? Anyway, I hope na yun nga, this is a good time. I was thinking na we do a transition, and hopefully we're Josh and I will continue doing Tarsi Talks episodes. Maybe not as I know we try to be relevant as much as possible in the topics that we choose. So normally it was during the school year, how to manage work and so on and so forth, different issues. But for the summer, well, we'll see. Maybe we can see what topics are relevant during our downtime. Oh, but UP is June 20 pa yung tapos. Then again, UP did start late, second sem. I think, yun ba kayo nagsimula? March? Ateneo started January, so it's actually ang sakit tong sem nyo Parang if you start in March and then you're ending June 20, that's a pretty tight schedule. I can imagine what kind of what kind of what kind of schedule you had, because in Ateneo, well, Ateneo was different in the sense that we were also tight because they had divided the subjects or the classes into quarters, or the sem into quarters, and then a class would be taken on that quarter. So it was also pretty tight. Okay, so Josh will be following along shortly. So yeah, this is pretty much our transition episode in which we slowly start shifting. We won't do it too abruptly, out of consideration for the UP students, I hope. But we'll start trying to shift into kind of this this break between school years. How we can topics will probably range from how to use or break, or some things that you can explore, and different things that you might. Parang, maybe we'll Josh and I will do something. I don't know, some some things. We'll try things out to kind of preview them for you. And going to a cooking stream. Um, okay, let's see. Sabi ni Joshua, Discord is not working. Um, so I do a solo episode again. Okay, so let's see. What can I talk about? Actually, that's since it's just me, my lonesome here being your audio. Let's put some music that I know is free. And go to for free music is okay. Not too loud. Okay. Something without lyrics. No, it's fine. Okay. So yeah. So what do I talk about? Because it's a transition, and I mean I had some topics that were ready, something that I think Josh and I could have talked about, but well, Josh's not here, so it's not a good time to talk about it. I think any discussion, I have a lot of ideas to be honest that I like to think about on my own, but they really get fleshed out whenever I talk with people. So that I like to think about on my own, but hang on, let me check something. Whenever I talk with people. Okay, yeah, I think that'll. Okay, so let's see. Um, Josh was asking me, how am I streaming? Because Mina also has internet problems. Where is Mina? Is she close by? I mean, how ba internet provider namin? O ba kami? Or anyway, well, I mean, it's working. I'm not complaining. I still have a lot of things to search. Okay, hang on. Josh is calling apparently. Hello, Josh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Let me just fix the layouts on. Hang on.
Hello.
Give me a sec. Fix. Just my camera. Hang on. Give me a sec. Talk to chat.
Hi. Good evening, everyone. Weird. There's a lot of internet outages, I think, going on. Yeah. Aren't I talking to chat right now?
Yeah, yeah. You're chatting. Yeah, you're talking.
Oh,
No, no. Go, go. I mean, they hear you. They hear you. I just haven't switched the scene yet. But they hear you.
sorry
Josh.
about that. I've been hearing double. I forgot that I had the stream also on. I'm one of those 10 viewers, by the way. Oh, I'm two of those viewers, by the way. So, good evening, everyone. Uh, we've been having internet problems actually recently. Uh, by the way, I'd like to take this time to introduce to you. Oh my gosh, what's the name of the game?
What's the name of what?
Knockout City. Yeah. Anyways,
You got it?
um, yeah, no, I had to check because I just installed it earlier, and it's cool. It's very cool. Something that you can do over the summer. Just don't reach up to level 25 because once you reach level 25, it's not free to play anymore. You can't play anymore. That's it. So
And you
don't. level up.
Can you avoid leveling up? Or
I'm not sure. I have to figure it out. I just downloaded it today. Nainggit ako kay Sir Nathan Luke. They've been playing it for the past few days. So I'm going to also try to demonize Mark to play this as well.
yeah,
Anyways,
same time.
good evening, everyone. I hope you're okay. It is a Monday again, but this time it's more different for our students because it's summer for them, except for those with backlogs. Yeah, Scocom was very, very adamant that you should really catch up on your backlogs, otherwise you'll have your removals. Like Sir Tarcy was asking, how do you do removals for music? Mark, would you like to answer?
Wait, I didn't ask you that. How you know?
Oh shoot, wasn't that public knowledge? Anyways, so that was one of the things that Sir Tarcy was found weird about our Scocom earlier. But again, um, it's a Scocom that was very. We're not allowed to talk about this, by the way, but more on. Uh, it's a new one for us as teachers because there were a lot of ways that the teachers had to give way for the students, try to figure out what were the problems that the students were giving. We're having what are the ways that we can try to help them out, and so on and so forth. Uh, Although that was one of the fastest call for Sir Tarcy, because in his
Yeah,
class it was less than 5 minutes, and
less than three
everyone
minutes
was
even. I think.
surprised. Less than 3 minutes, and no one even noticed that he was done. Like he kept on talking, asking, "Hello, is the mic on or something?"
Actually, yeah,
And
because no one was talking. No one was answering.
yeah,
No one commented.
I, I think Mom Judah was surprised that you know it was a section that had no issues. So if we have any little team babies here, good job with what you've done. Uh, a lot of teachers were really proud of what you've done. Me too. I hope I get you next school year though. Yeah, I think he was the fastest. He was like
Mm.
everyone was just surprised it's over. Anyway, with that said, Qualcomm is always intended to figure out how to help out the students, try to figure out what we can do. Um, some are considering home visitation by the teachers to check up on the student whether or not they're doing well, or finding out what are the alternatives that would be the best for the student. Um, Anyways, that's happening beside right now. For the
Mm.
other students, some students are done with their homework, they're having their summer. Some students are doing their backlogs, they're still doing their backlogs. For the other students, we have that, especially here on our chat, are those that are awaiting the results from their colleges. The other students are taking their um, summer what's re-education review. Oh my gosh, summer review for their college entrance exams, and the other students are still taking up their classes in college. When are you guys finishing, by the way? Would you know? People
At
from
Ateneo is
college.
finishing this week. UP is finishing April. Sorry, April to late. June 20. Ansed, and then Lasal. I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, have you ever found out Sir Tarcy describes his school as Ateneo, not the Ateneo? I mean, isn't there like a rigorous training for you guys that
No,
whenever you refer to Ateneo,
no.
the Ateneo?
I've
I
never been
just can't
compelled to
believe
say
kasi
that.
I just can't believe because in LaSalle, apparently part of the Froshy introduction program, they teach you now how to properly say LaSalle. Uh,
What's the proper way of saying Lasal?
I don't know. I wasn't part of it. Like I didn't reach that during my time. They would teach us the different cheers for the UAP, which was so sad because that was the year when I got into LaSalle. That was the year that LaSalle was suspended from basketball, I think, uh, or the whole. I think basketball. There was an issue. Anyway, so right now I think they teach you how to say LaSalle as Lazal, like with a Z and H and an O and L somewhere there. Anyways, yeah, that's where we are right now. We are at a, what you call this? At a
Junction.
moment in, yeah, a moment in time where we are all just in a diversion road. Yeah, junction. Uh, I use junction for Counter Strike because we're at the
Okay.
junction where
Intermission
everyone is
then.
entering that summer feels. Kumbaga sa anime, everyone's preparing for that summer episode, I guess. Is it a requirement for all animes to have a summer episode? I mean, the newer animes. Like, I remember the older animes, they don't have a summer episode.
I don't
Do
know.
they?
I don't watch anime anymore.
Oh,
I read
wow.
I just read manga now.
Wow.
I don't watch anime anymore.
Aren't there any? Oh, yeah. So, Nathan says it's a beach pool episode. So, what will our beach pool episode be for year 2021? Another year in the
At
quarantine.
home.
Hot tub streams ba yan? Or, because now it's starting this rainy season. It's a summer, but the start of the rainy season. So, try to imagine that. Will you be hiding on your bed with blankets, hot cup of chocolate, Milo, Swiss Miss? Let us know if you're Team Swiss Miss or Team Milo, and then
Coffee.
just reading books. They're kids. They shouldn't be drinking coffee. Although, is Janea here? Did you know? Oh, wait. Are we allowed to gossip?
Why are
She
you
did tweet
exposed?
it, so it's
Why
public.
do you always expose people?
It's not exposure when it's public, so there's nothing left to expose.
Some
It's
people don't know it
exposed.
happens. Some people don't go into those areas where they'll see.
Okay,
So
fine. But ask Janea what she got as a graduation gift.
anything else. If I get the chance, I'll ask her.
Okay. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
transition. We're transitioning not only that, but even us in this channel. We're going to transition this old backdrop into something new. Are
really
we?
into what?
Or
I
I don't
mean,
know. Are
good,
should
pero
are we also going to transition to that pool beach episode?
I
Don't
mean we
we have
could,
that
but
also?
okay. I mean, did you know I spent up quite some time looking for that background? I was looking for something that fit my mood. So parang, and this kind of fit na, okay, a computer, coffee, then ano, parang, uh, nice dark room. So, and then nice scenery. So I'm able to find a beach background that fits, ano.
That fits your mood. But anyways, elephant in the room. People have been asking, why didn't you perform in the 2022 um video, parent teacher video something?
What's that? When was that?
I don't know. I think it was last Friday, but they requested from you a video. You perform and sing something.
Ah, that that Friday na parang didn't we just get that get an email about that 30 minutes before it happened and then you know
No, no, but parang way before that, they requested the teachers to make a performance.
oh, I don't remember that.
So there you have it, folks. For the batch 2022,
Was I asked? I
you,
can't remember.
for your party. Apparently, you weren't able to answer Tarsi. That's why he wasn't able to. And they asked for a 3 minute
Presentation
song
of
and
something.
dance of you singing. It was the Rick Roll. Never gonna give you up. Yeah. Uh,
Ah,
oh, you didn't contribute,
I think I remember seeing that email and then going over it
but
because there was a lot to
okay.
do.
Yeah. To tell you the truth, for the students for batch 2022, if you'd be listening in, I don't think they tune in here, so they wouldn't know. But both me and Sir Tarcy were actually very, very busy. Sir Tarcy busy with his academics. Me, I was just busy with life. um,
Uh,
no, more on. I just couldn't really perform. I sing terribly. I said I really, really sing terribly. I can't dance for the life of it. And the only time that I could actually sing and dance is if my brothers are there. So, ayun. I was just sad na I wasn't able to perform because I was also at a down moment during that time. So, sayang. But I hear that the teachers that were able to contribute were able actually to do very well. And talagang kinareer nila. So, I think Batch 2022 was actually really happy, even without us, or actually, especially without us. But yeah, because they were saying, how can we perform? How come we can't perform a 3 minute song slash dance when we can actually do a 2 hour performance? Sorry, 2 hour live stream.
well, I mean, we're just talking,
So
so
yeah, that's all. That's all we're good for. We're good for talking, lang, giving out advice and etc. etc. Uh, aside from that, nothing else. So yun. If you're asking if you want us to do a cameo in your videos, to do a song and dance, don't count on us. But if you want us to give advice, especially unsolicited advice, diyan kami magaling.
well, I mean, we like to solicit. It's just that
Uh,
we don't get solicitation, so I mean, we go out and then.
anyways, so yeah, now that everything's dying down, for the pandemic's still there, so we can't do anything about it. No matter how much we want to be vaccinated, the line is just too long, even for us, the both of us. What more for the students? So this is we're looking at another whole several more months to another whole year for students being uh, school
Quarantine.
distance learning. Yeah, quarantine for, and it sucks. I really know it. It really sucks for you guys. Like for me, I recently got out and I just realized how much I miss my friends. But yeah, that was no the disclaimer sorry disclaimer. The thing that I went out to, we all had to take tests before and we all still wore masks and so on and so forth. It was a very special occasion that required our presence there. Actually, that was my first time being the entourage. So yeah, advice wouldn't be unsolicited if it's wanted though. Oh, that's true. Thank you very much for that, Matthew. Problem is, it's a hit and miss, and most of the time, people don't want to accept the advice that we give, no matter how sound or how hurtful it may sound. Uh, they
Really?
suddenly feel like,
That's. I mean, you
yeah,
feel that way? I mean, I feel like they appreciate they appreciate the advice. It's just that they don't always take it, and they appreciate more often than not that
that's
the effort that we take time to think and give them advice that we think would be good for them. Uh, just that it's just the advice that we give isn't always taken. I
yeah,
don't
that's
know.
true. Well, I guess I guess for me, my halong guilt trip, a lot of reflection.
Okay,
That's
okay.
why they don't like taking it. Yeah, like what Sarita said, thanks but no thanks. So transition, even for us. How about you, Mark? What are you doing over the summer?
Let's see. Well, normally
Aside from
during
trying the new game called, oh my gosh, what was the name of the game? What was the game I said earlier?
knockout.
Knockout City. Yeah, try it. It's fun. Anyways, go ahead, Mark.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, for those of you who know me, and I normally the between school year is normally when I take a 3 week seminar to study some not so common things. Well, I wouldn't say it's uncommon. It's just that people don't normally I don't think you encounter a lot of people who go out of their way to attend a 3 week seminar on those topics on philosophy, on theology, and all these things. So that's 3 weeks, and that's I mentioned it basically in the stream before. Now I'll be gone for a bit, and Joshua will be in charge for that time. I might
Oh
be able
crap!
to, yeah, remind me to pass you all the assets for the stream, para you can do the
Oh
stuff that
no!
I do.
What do you guys want to do for those 3 weeks with us, Sir Tarcy?
I mean, I'll probably be available through
I,
Discord, maybe, but so you'll have to set
I
it up on your machine. You can talk to me from your device.
no. Last time I felt like the my computer was about to explode. Uh, I feel like now I feel like I have a parent that's leaving, that I'm gonna be left unattended now. Then I'm free to do whatever I want, like order pizza, watch whatever I can, and so on and so forth.
Sige, bahala ka.
That's
I'm giving you free reign over
that's
the
why
channel during that time.
that's why I need to ask. Maybe we can do what the suggestion here in the comments was, like Genshin um teapot episode, teapot tour. My gosh, you don't want to see my teapot. It's just a mishmash of everything that I do, just on the floor right in front of the house, just to get those points. I'm still trying to figure out. Actually, I only started fixing my teapot last. Sorry, not started fixing it. Only started doing the furnishing, the
Hmm.
creating of the blueprints last week. I was that late. Uh, I'll only get to actually fixing everything this week. So if you want to watch 2 hours of that, sure, be my guest. We're gonna lose a lot of viewers that way, but
I mean, you can do that on Twitch. You have a Twitch channel. Use it.
I
How often do you
do, but
stream on Twitch?
not so often. I have to look for players. I have to look no people to. I would want to do play Twitch with other people, so that they gain the exposure as well. Because if you
Mm,
watch me do single players, you'll see me doing all the dialogue trees. You'll see me clicking on everything on the screen. You'll see me. I just medyo mabusisi kasi ako sa single player.
mm.
Sir Nathan knows that I haven't finished a lot of single player games. I said a lot. Oh, that's another episode I wanted to talk about. Um, exiting your comfort zone. But we're saving that for other time.
Mm.
So
So,
you're going to be gone for 3 weeks. For me, for over the summer, actually, this is something that will be pouring all the way up to November. I'll be starting my review for the bar exam. So maybe I'll be doing study streams. So if you wanna study with me, kind of vibes. Uh, if you want to plug in your music while I study, so I can insert to the study channel, go ahead. Let's try to figure out something. I do have some students that would want to plug in their music, so that's one thing. But preparing for the bar exam, for the fourth take, please pass. I want to pass this time. Aside from that, for this summer, actually, I did make a successful DM for Star Wars. More successful than because what we did back then, the 40-minute rolling of dice for that one battle, they did it in less than 3 minutes because I know the rules now. Sorry, I'm so sorry. But with
how
that,
many people watch that episode? I feel like
not a
you check
lot.
the.
I'm not sure, but because of that, what we played with us brothers over that campaign, it kind of gave me the confidence to try playing with my friends, and then it boosted my not ego, it boosted my confidence to keep on continuing this campaign. So one thing that you guys might not know is that oh well, Sir Tarsi knows this, but I used to be I still am. It's just that I'm more on dormant member now, part of this D&D group, which has um, this overarching campaign. It's a huge, huge, huge campaign that all the smaller tables, all the smaller groups, it contributes to the main campaign. which later on, sometimes yearly, we would have a convention where all of those tables will come together and try to figure out where we are now in the story. And then after that convention, we go back to our weekly games and then so on and so forth. Uh, I tried pitching this with my group of founding friends from that group. And then, yeah, I think we're going to try an arc na Star Wars. Ako naman yung DM. I want to be a player, but I kind of studied the system, so uh, I might be DMing them for a while. Best that I alone know the rules so that they don't know if I'm bullshitting them or not with the rules. I mean, I was pretty convincing the last time we played.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're our only reference, even though it was kind of weird that they were dying due to stress.
Yeah, I know. My bad. So yeah, I kind of plan on uh pitching my study stream, something like study with me. Then evenings I'd be playing with people. I hope I could get to play with some alumni. Some alumni recently graduated want to play D&D, so we might be doing that as well. Silanina's too bad she's not here right now. Um, uh, oh, that's one thing I wanted to ask you.
Mm.
In relation to Nina kasi, she did tweet na they had an after party for batch 2021 after the grad, and
Hmm.
they said that they had a lot of fun. A lot of shared stories, but also they said that a lot of funny moments when people were drunk. And
Mm.
for you as a teacher, how do you
Mm.
feel when you get to find out that your students, well, they are of legal drinking age, legally, of
Mm.
course,
Yeah.
and they have the right to do so.
Yep.
And Sir Tarcy did have his episodes where he was blacked out,
No, that's not
lying down on the
true.
street.
That's not
Uh,
true.
it's a legend among the
Mm.
church people. It's a legend that
It's a
no
legend
one
because it
wants
didn't
to
happen.
that no one wants to verify. Anyways, but how do you feel now that you're a teacher? You hear these things. Like I'm pretty sure some of our uh, those people tuning in might have experienced drinking.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
but to hear
mean,
stories of your student once before students, uh, drunk and so on and so forth.
you hear stories of them even while they're at school, and they're still students, and yet you hear that they went out and something happened. Well, no, more like yeah, something being them getting drunk and so on and so forth. So on the one hand, yeah, you recognize that they are of legal age, so it's not like they're not allowed to. At the same time, parang I don't know, parang honestly, I don't really get the appeal of. I get the appeal of drinking in a sense, in terms of social drinking, in a sense that you're out with friends and you're drinking. I don't get the appeal of getting drunk, which some students seem to be trying to do. So, uh, so if I hear about them going out for some drinks, I guess, yeah. A little weird that they're my students and they're out drinking, pero yeah, I get that. I get why they're doing it. The one thing I don't get is they go out with the purpose of getting blackout drunk and just getting wasted. So that I never really understood.
We do all have our drunken stories, I guess. And speaking from experience for both me, Sir Tarcy, Sir Nathan,
You get to speak for me. Well, that's fine.
um, it's really just, if you really feel like drinking, just okay. This is advice. We're not saying that you should go out drinking, but just um, mind mind yourself, lang. Uh, find out why again you're going out. Again, if may magiya sa inyo mag-inuman, baka may problema siya. And, instead of going out and drinking, maybe you just want to talk to that person, figure out what's wrong. Uh, or baka gusto lang niya to pass the time by. Maybe you can do something better, such as D&D. Not that I'm pushing D&D very
Dalawa
much.
lang kayo,
Uh,
mag-D&D kayo.
but are we that much of a dork, geek, nerd? I guess. But uh yeah, just try to figure out some of these vices are really meant to be taken moderately, and some of them might have underlying issues that may be best tackled if you can go to it directly. You know. But yeah, we do have our stories, which we'd rather share it in person, I guess.
Where there's no recording and otherwise otherwise I'd have to delete the VOD.
Anyways, yeah, for me personally, I just find it weirded out. I don't want to say I would like to control them, saying that that's bad. I just don't want them to figure out too late that it could lead to something worse. You know, just take care of yourself. Di ba? Sabi nga ni Revilla, bola muna bago droga.
Ano?
Exactly. The same reaction. Which Revilla was it, Nathan? If you could, we were talking about this recently. His campaign was bola muna bago droga. In English, ball first before drugs. It's a legit thing, he said. Look for it.
No idea
I
what
think it's on
it is.
YouTube. It was supposed to be a campaign that choose sports over drugs, but I think
Ah,
he chose the wrong connecting word.
it's kind of a stretch. I was gonna think that.
Exactly. Oh, Sir Tarcy says Minecraft. Yeah, I was thinking of making me and actually I was planning on teaching Mina to play Minecraft, but the thing is, even I personally don't know how to play Minecraft, so we're going to explore Minecraft, discovering Minecraft together. It's not because that OTV is doing it, but I know they're doing it. But I kind of wanted to find a world that you can try to explore and build up on. The alternative I was thinking of was playing Zomboid. Zomboid is really actually gaining its steam right now, and it's a very nice considering that they expanded to beta mode for multiplayer. Uh, and it's fun. I like survival games with friends. Lang. Yeah, chill MC stream would be nice. Hmm. With all you guys in it, who would be watching our YouTube stream? No, maybe we
uh,
can do highlights. We
just
could
yeah,
we could ask
probably
Sir Tarcy to do to edit for us, and then he'll post the highlights.
yeah, I can do that.
Ooh, streaming the learning curve could be fun. I've seen a lot of failing could be fun too. No, I meant figuring out could be fun. Yeah, we should try MC. It's just should I buy my
You buy
own
your own
account
what?
because
You
my
don't
own
know.
account of Minecraft. I just keep on borrowing from Sir Nathan or Luke.
Hmm.
Maybe it's time. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. There's a lot of possibilities that can happen over the summer. Something that you can recharge over before the academic year would start. It doesn't have to necessarily be something done outside the house. You must have a good computer. Are we saying that you must have a good computer? Oh, by the way, I played D&D Star Wars on tabletop. That was a very hard wall to get over, especially for my friends. It was worth it for them to buy Tabletop Simulator. However, it doesn't have to be just like that. If you want to play D&D, you can. Oops, sorry. You can actually just use Google Meet and Jamboards. We've done it.
Hmm.
We've done it, right, Mark?
Yeah, we done it.
You remember?
Well,
And it
plus
was pretty
Discord.
fun.
Plus Discord.
Yeah, well, plus Discord. Uh, oh yeah, Discord and Jamboard, not
Hmm.
Google Meet. And it was pretty fun. We actually enjoyed. I That was my first D&D for a long, long time, and I pretty played my part well. Right, right.
You do
You
again?
joined my church.
You were looking.
You
You were
joined my
licking.
church.
You were licking everything. Why were you licking everything?
No, people people examine things by their five senses. You were only limited by your sight and touch. I went beyond that and used my sense of taste.
We should have recorded that.
No,
Parang it would have been
yeah, I know
the outtakes of that would have been great.
that would have been very disturbing as well for whoever would have watched it. The things that I had said are very sacrilegious, very very sacrilegious. But yeah, I've been always been considering streaming D&D sessions as well. The problem with D&D, I guess, is that there's a lot of down. Is there a lot of downtime? It's just
Eh,
too long, I guess.
yeah.
In between, uh, throughout the whole session. If and it's hard to get highlights because you tend to miss out the important details. So plus ang ganda ng setup ng critical role. How can you match up to that? Uh, you only have Jamboard and Discord. But I'm just saying, you can just use Jamboard and Discord. That's all you need if you want to play D&D. It's actually fun. You don't have you not stream to have fun. I just stream to share my fun.
Yeah. That's,
Like what we're doing right now. We're streaming us talking to the 10 people. We've actually lost 9 people over over this live stream. So sad. But
I mean, yeah, it's just
uh
a transition episode. So, and yeah, I guess it's we should probably wind down because again, I still have to work on my paper. So, and
yeah.
pero I guess one thing that I wanted to do in this transition episode is well, I mean, we always talk about that. Yeah, school year has been really hard, but at the same time, I hope we can find things that uh, we can be grateful for, that we can look back on and say that we're glad that we got to pick up again. Glad that maybe not the entire situation itself, which caused it, pero I hope that we don't end the school year and think that it was an entire waste of time. Um, Ikaw, is there anything that you're thinking back on and you're kind of happy that happened in this school year?
Happy.
Well, I mean, or
It's
at least
kind of no, okay. Uh I don't want to say this is okay, this is gonna sound controversial, I guess that I don't want us to feel like we're moving on from what happened because we're all experiencing it. Especially for others, they're experiencing it worse than others. We can't
Hmm,
say that it was happy because you need to try to feel for others who had very terrible losses over this past few years. And actually, we're still continuing to suffer this for me.
hmm,
But for me, I took a lot of the advantages with this. Although a lot were disadvantaged, a lot were also advantaged in a way. For me personally, I have to share that how I was advantaged in this scenario was that um, I had failed the bar exam 3 times, so I was required to take one whole school year of a refresher class in law school. In that scenario, I dreaded the feeling on how would I be able to survive teaching and taking up 1 year, one whole school year of law school again, which the online setup actually kind of helped me because it helped me manage with less travel time, less worry on preparing for face-to-face class. Because in law school, you really kind of don't want to have face-to-face class. It's kind of scary inside the classroom.
hmm.
It's the very old traditional kind of teaching, except that online classes we were forced to sit in front of the computer 5 hours straight with our cameras on and looking really straight into the professor and really nodding at this right cue, because if you nod out of cue, the professor might think uh, you're not listening and he'll call you for recitation. So um, good there were good things, there were bad things as well. People I personally met uh, had lost their lives in COVID. It's bad. um, we learn to understand where we are right now, I guess. uh, as much as I want to say there were advantages, disadvantages as well, we we try to empathize, I guess. uh, I don't want to say, okay, I'm losing my words again.
Hmm.
It's just that we're still in this. Let's not forget,
Mm,
but let's also learn from it. Yun lang. Let's learn from what's happening, and so that we can improve. We shouldn't get stuck. I'm not saying move on, but we shouldn't get stuck, right? With the circumstances we have. If we're stuck, always try to remember to reach out to people that can help, because it's going to get harder and harder if you get stuck right now and don't do anything about it. Understandably, it's hard to reach out, but again, try your best, lang. So that at least we can try to take note what happened and then reach out back. Yun lang. Sorry. Bummer. My gosh.
mm.
Why?
No, I mean I can understand kasi yeah, I suppose I didn't think that far. Um, but I kind of also want to say na uh, I understand where you're coming from in the sense na you don't want to downplay all of the hardships. And yeah, parang I remember at the start of the pandemic, parang there are a lot of things like yeah, be positive, be thankful for ano, and which I also found distasteful. Uh,
Oh,
parang
are you talking
sometimes.
about Valed? The fact that Valed.
Well, I mean, I wasn't referring to it explicitly, pero,
Okay, sorry, sorry.
pero yeah, I mean that was one of the things. And yun nga, parang the quote-unquote toxic positivity in a sense. You have to be happy, you have to be grateful. Um, and I agree with you there that it would be kind of crass to uh, take things in such a way. At the same time, I also think that we shouldn't think that we're not allowed to be happy in a sense
Yes.
na if something makes you feel happy in the moment, then be happy about it. If your current joy right now is making a 10 pull in Genshin and getting two 4 stars and one 5 star, then yeah, be happy. Parang, that's never happened to me. I have no idea why I said
I was gonna ask,
that.
are you recently happy with your pool? Oh my gosh. Ah,
if
I'm happy
your
that I had my Eula.
if your recent happiness is yun nga, parang watching one of your favorite episodes for the 10th time, yeah, be happy about it. And so, yeah,
Uh, are you
in the
talking
same,
about Tarcy Talks?
no,
Did someone
no,
actually watch Tarcy Talks for the 10th time one episode?
no. And any case, but yeah, in the same way that we don't want to disregard sufferings and hardships that people have gone through, we also don't want to disregard any happiness that we might have. So and that's why I kind of brought it up because sometimes yeah, maybe you might be too focused na people are having hard parang it's not really I don't know uh, great to advertise or parang uh, baka it might be impolite to talk about things in such a way but at the very least for yourself I hope you guys can think on things and say na you're glad certain things happen. So ako yun nga, even though I definitely don't like the context that it happened. Yun nga, same as Joshua. Uh, I'm pretty much almost good to go for my master's. One more school year, hopefully. I finish this paper properly. um, so same situation because it's really hard to attend masters at the same time as teaching while having full time work. Another thing I suppose would be uh, I'm would be ano, let me okay. Let me just start by saying, had the pandemic not happened, I don't think I would have ever even believed that I could stream. Parang, so,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah. It's
and
true.
or even imagining that I'd have a platform to talk to people from, and yeah. So now I've used this channel to talk to people who have graduated and maintain connections. Even parang so. Maybe behind the scenes, some of you don't know, but I've used the Discord channel to talk to a lot of people that I probably wouldn't have made an effort to or uh, brought myself out to communicate with and talk to just because.
Mhm.
So yeah, the fact that I'm able to talk about these ideas and discuss them with people, my brother, and with other people in the chat. So I think it's great. We can, I suppose, the fact that we can talk, uh, even though it would be better if we were in person. I mean, I can't imagine myself in like the auditorium talking to a bunch of people and having this discussion. So maybe it's really only possible in a streaming setup. Pero, and I'm glad, I'm glad we get to talk about this. Yeah,
So
I'm
that's
grateful
it.
about that.
That's it. That's the school year for us. There are some ups and downs that we had gone through, but we're again not moving forward. But uh, things will be changing up soon, and we hope that we're here for you in this time of change. Right? Be it good or bad, we're always here for you. So shout out to our people that's been always with us for these past few days before we end our stream. So Hans, uh, hi Hans, Bianca, Matthew, Allison. Ooh, would you know who the Vanessa is? Vanessa Wertheim?
Where's that?
Around the 8:14 mark. Hi sir, kilala ka daw. So I think wala pa ako nun.
Oh, really? Uh,
So
might be a different
majority
name.
of our people here, yeah, might be a different name. Majority of our people are Swiss Miss people, and Bianca is asking. Oh, hi Bianca also, and Bianca is asking for our blessings. No, we wish you good luck um for you and the homies for your big banner in what's FGO, focus group
uh,
oppression. What's FGO?
I
Focus
think it's
group.
another gacha game.
Oh, okay. Good luck. We wish you well.
Okay, so I think that'll do it
Fate
for this
Grand Order.
episode.
Ooh,
I think that'll do it for this
isn't that an
episode.
anime?
Yes, it is. Pero it also has a gacha.
No more. Just stick to one. But good luck pa rin.
Anyway,
Hey guys,
right.
play with us. We're gonna try out. What was it again? Knockout City. Anyways, we're gonna form a team. All four Tarcella brothers versus whoever. Should we make a giveaway?
Is that a good
We shall give
idea?
a we shall give away our account for one day, for one streaming day. You're free
No,
to do whatever you
that's definitely not that.
want. We're gonna have to start a new. Well, just kidding. Yeah, yeah. We're thinking of things on what to do for over the summer, but uh, hopefully it's exciting. But we're more excited to what you guys want us to do, or what we want to do. All of us can do over the summer,
Cooking
right?
stream?
Huh?
Cooking stream?
Cooking stream. Oh my gosh, Hafu did that. Did you know? Hafu is one of this really OG streamer. Uh, IQ over 9,000 there with Toast.
Mm.
Um, and she doesn't know how to cook. She only knows how to boil water. And when she was able to reach her their mark, what you call it when you reach
Goal?
the target for goal, yeah, their goal. They made her cook pasta. It was fun.
Anyway,
Sir
we'll
Tarsi
think
doesn't
about
know how to
things.
cook, so maybe
What?
you want
Nauna kaya ako
you
to sa
want.
inyo?
Oh, by the way, we've actually set up our garage to look like a um talk show area. So maybe if Sir Tarsi could join us sometime, we can do a daytime stream. So promise,
We'll
Mark, when
see.
you come over the house, you'll see what it looks like.
Okay. Okay, I
Okay.
think that should do it for today. So again, thank you everyone for coming. Yeah,
Peace.
kind of short, not much of a topic, but yeah, we're kind of transitioning into summer. Uh, Next week we'll have a bunch of topics. Over the past few weeks, Joshua and I have been gathering a bunch of questions and topics among ourselves. which would be good to talk about. So yeah, look forward to them. And again, keep in mind,
We
you
have.
can always, we've suggested a lot in our chats. Anyway, if Joshua doesn't remember them, that's fine. We'll just talk about it when it comes. Okay, so again, thank you for coming, and I hope to see you guys again next week. Bye,
Ooh,
guys.
cooking stream that you guys get to choose what we cook. You give us the recipe. Bet it in.
Okay. Okay. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.